Welcome to the Allergy Show with Tamara Galloway from LFTV. Come and join me and find out exactly what's going on here.
My company, F2F Events, we're a professional events organising company.
Right.
And we have bought the show, and we bought it at the end of 2009 from its previous owners, who were Palace Gate Communications. We've taken the show on in terms of, with a long-term plan, a long-term strategy. We're not going to get it completely right this year, but we are fully committed to it and to expanding it and making it as great as it can be.
Well, tomorrow we have two services, a lab-based test service and the first home test service for food intolerance. The home test is very easy to use. It can detect up to 59 of the most common food groups cause food intolerance, and is quite cost effective, £55 per test. The lab-based service is a sample of blood you send into our laboratory to test, and that can detect up to 2+ food samples.
And which one would you recommend for our viewers?
Depending on their symptoms, if they feel they have symptoms of intolerance but aren't too sure, a good starting point is the food detective test, the home test. It's quite cost effective. I would say though, you should always seek advice from a practitioner about changing your diet. The test is very reliable, but you should always seek advice as well before you change your diet.
The anaphylaxis campaign was founded 15 years ago by David Redding.
The general message that we put across is that allergies need to be taken very seriously, but they're manageable, and we're here to help with any problems that they may have, and also to provide information and support to them. We get a lot of schools that call us quite often if they've got a new pupil that's arrived in the school that carries adrenaline, and if the school isn't used to dealing with allergy issues, they come to us for information and support. We also deal with parents if they've got any particular problems with schools, but we deal directly. We have some our new Allergy Wise online training which we're just about to launch. We've been working with schools for a number of years, training school nurses. Previously it's been face to face, but we're now putting the training online, and it's going to be accessible to a wider audience.
How does HayMax work?
It's very simple. I actually came up with the idea, and I'm very simple, so it had to be simple. But it's just a balm, and you put it on your nose. In fact, I've got a bit here. Let me show you. It's just a simple balm, and you wipe your finger on it like that, put it on your nose, and that's it. And it traps the pollen before it goes in.
Oh.
So rather than trying to cure the hay fever,
yes,
we stop the hay fever before it starts. The reason you get hay fever is when the pollen in your body goes over the trigger level,
yes,
then the body triggers the histamines and all that sort of stuff. So what we do is you put that on, and it traps the pollen before it goes in, and as long as it traps enough to take you below that trigger level, well, nothing triggers.
What sort of work does Allergy UK do?
We work a two-prong effect. Obviously we work with parents, carers, sufferers, and then obviously we educate the healthcare professionals from like master classes, online diploma.
Oh, very good. And if a family were to contact you, what sort of thing would you do for them?
They contact our helpline advisors.
Right.
We actually take information, a history of any of their symptoms. Our helpline advisor will actually give out an information pack tailored to that person or that family, and then we can actually give them advice of the nearest clinic and consultant in that allergy that they're suffering from.
Usually families get referred to us by their general practitioners, occasionally by specialists from other hospitals, and sometimes through supportive services like dietitians.
Oh, right. And what are the main messages that you would want to get across to our viewers who are families in London?
Well, I think, as we all know, allergic disease diseases are very prevalent, so there's an awful lot out there, and often it's sort of slightly poo-pooed and underestimated the degree to which these diseases can impact on patients' quality of life. And I think my message to families out there, if you do have a child who is significantly affected by allergic disease and it is impairing their quality of life, there is help out there, and we've come a long way in terms of making an allergen-specific diagnosis with appropriate interventions to support that.
That's lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Tamara.
We just recently learned that my 16-month-old son is celiac and also has allergies to nuts, dairy, eggs, and wheat. And so I'm just starved for information and looking for as much as I can learn about incredible products and interesting foods that are going to make sure he has a healthy, happy, wholesome childhood.
It's been very helpful. I didn't know there were so many products out there that were available for my particular dietary requirements. Got a lot of advice, bought a lot of products. So yeah, it's been really, really helpful.
I came here because I suffer from an allergy, eczema, dermatitis, and basically coming here, this is my first time coming to an allergy show. It is very good, very good.
And in what ways has it helped you?
It basically shows me what other products is on the market, and basically you can get to look around, choose, see what's available, and decide what to buy.
It's Tamara Galloway. I'm just leaving the Allergy Show. I've had a lovely time today. Lots of very interesting seminars, advice, information, and some really fascinating products. I hope to come again next year and make some more interesting discoveries.